petticoat dresses, ones that flare around the bottom.
Is that too
They have
bright for
ruffle.
you?
What?
Is that too bright?
Nothing's bright.
Well, sure it is. Look at Cassandra.
You, Bruce?
She's really bright.
That table right there is called a petticoat.
Jesse, you want to come out and communicate with us? We can communicate if you just go to the little green light.
Yeah, I was asking you all these questions. I didn't even tell you how we could answer. You could answer us. You come right over here by this little green light. We'll be able to see you. We'll be able to communicate.
Do you like the ball? You don't have to be afraid. We're not going to hurt you. We want you to come out and play.
You know, if you don't come out and play, I might just have to take this ball home. Because if I don't know you're here, I think this ball wants somebody that's going to play with it. Are you going to let me take this ball home?
It's okay to tell him no, Jesse. You just have to come over here and tell him. You would take your ball home.
Unless you want me to. I mean, do you share your toys?
What about your dolls? Is it your favorite toys?
Let's see what dolls we have in here. It's a pretty one with a butterfly. No objection, sir?
Man, that for me for a minute. Let's see what else we can do.
Hey, babe, if you want to turn off that GoPro.
Just the top button?
Yeah, you can press that once, and then the front button. Because this will shoot a lot nicer than that. Be a little more effective.
Oh, do you see that? See all the nice little lights? Why don't you come over and play with the toys? Okay? Come play with the toys. Why don't you show us your favorite toy? We can communicate with you if you get close enough to that red light or the green light.
We would love for you to say hi to us.
I know that you're here, and I know that you want to say something. I know that you want to speak to us. I can't say I don't want to step on Steve here. So let's try this. Jesse, show us your favorite toy. Can you come here to us?
We came all this way just to meet you. I'll be so disappointed if I don't get to meet you.
Are we too close to your toys? Is that the problem? Show us you're here. All right, let me see. Maybe she doesn't like us this close. Jesse, we're gonna try something.
Todd, what does that do that you just put up there?
Huh?
What does that do that you just put up there?
It's a flashlight. We're gonna see if Jesse's over on that end of the room. Maybe we're too close to her toys and she doesn't wanna come here. So we're gonna ask her if she is over on that end of the room.
And what's the point of putting the flashlight there?
Well, what we want her to do is we want her to use her energy to turn that flashlight on.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna see if we can get her to do that. Jesse, if you're in this room, can you touch the flashlight that I just put up? Can you please touch the item that I just put down on the table?
As an English major, how about will you?
Jesse, will you please touch the item I placed on the table?
I guess she doesn't want to play with us.
Are you tired, Jesse? Are there too many of us here? I've heard so many great things about you. I've heard so many wonderful things about you.
Will you let us know that you're here with us? Jesse, will you please touch the light that I placed on the table? Are there any others here with us right now? Are there any others here that would want to communicate? Put the light on the floor, I guess.
Do you want to put a ball or a toy by it there, Todd?
No, we'll just see if we can get it to use the light. Maybe it was too high, I don't know. Jesse, I just put a light on the floor. Can you please touch the light? It's okay to touch it. You won't get in trouble.
Jess or Jen, do either one of you want to talk to her a little bit? Maybe she'll open up to a woman.
Yeah.
Come down and play with us, Jesse. We'd love to meet you. Please touch the light on the floor for us.
I just want to know if you're here.
You don't have to be afraid of us. Jesse's voice got deep.
Does it mess at all? Does it bother spirits at all if there's other people moving through the house, or are they unconcerned with it? What's that?
Hi.
I'm sorry.
We were here. You looking for Bob? In the attic.
They're probably
Yeah.
upstairs. I'll go up and get them. Oh, you take that downstairs. I'll go up and get, who all got who? Go ahead, take it.
What's your name? I apologize. I'm doing that.
Donna.
Donna? Steve.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. I'm
You-
awful with names, so.
Oh, me too. Do you want to try? You want to try to talk to Jesse, Donna?
Well, Jesse, we would just like to be able to play with you. We came here especially tonight to play with you. Would you be willing to play with us for just a little bit? Ronnie, who comes here once a week to visit you, she's my mom. And she says that you play with her a lot. And I'd like to get that chance.
Maybe she'll want to play in a little while.
She could be in another room because I know she goes down to the dining room too.
Yeah.
Ah.
So she pretty much runs through that.
Okay. I'm getting something associated attached with the directory. Not necessarily the switchboard itself or the chair, but the directory. But I'm picking up a hot spot right on that chair. Because when I touch it, I can feel it.
Got a little bit of a hit right there. Is this your machine? Just the machine that you operate?
And the last time we were here, he picked up the name Grace. He didn't mention it this time.
Grace?
If there's a Grace here, Grace, would you please touch the flashlight?
Hi, Grace.
Well, hi, Grace.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Grace.
you.
Thank you very much.
I take that as a you're welcome.
Are you happy we're here, Grace? If you are, will you touch that flashlight again? Are you unhappy that we're here? If you are, will you, well,
You want us to leave?
Should we respect that?
Do you want us to leave? I guess that's a
I'm
yes.
gonna respect that.
yeah.
Thank you
All right,
very
Grace.
much, Grace, for
Thank you,
letting
Grace.
us be here with you and communicate with us. Thank you so much.
We surround you with peace and love.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you, Grace.
Bye, Grace.
Bye, Grace. Thank you.
Jess, give me a second. What just happened to there?
Something touched the lights. I wonder how touchy the flashlight is. So we'll see.
Hey, Todd, can you come here for a sec?
Yeah.
So talk to me real quick about what we just did.
Okay. Well, by using the flashlight, what you do is you unscrew it, and then when it goes off, you give it just a quarter turn. What this does is makes the it makes the energy of the spirit be able to manipulate the flashlight easier. a spirit, of course, is a ball of energy. If it touches it, it's not going to make it go off. This is push button. So you have to manipulate it in such a way that when something gets close to it and you ask the question, it responds to your questions. And that is exactly what we just had happen there.
I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't understand how things work. I don't understand energy. I don't understand physics. I don't know how my car starts. That was weird. That's all I know is that was very strange. I had goosebumps sort of going down the back of my neck, and I could feel them on my arms a little bit. And it was very weird because it was happening right as the questions were coming in for the most part. So whether or not there's a weird connection there with the flashlight, I'll have to get video. I'll have to have in the light of day, have Todd show us exactly what he's talking about. But that was powerful. That was powerful. Jennifer? What just happened there, sweetheart?
Well, we were asking questions. We were told that that was a hot spot, that there may be an entity in there. And we were told that her name may be Grace. So we asked Grace to touch the flashlight if she was there. And as soon as we asked the question, she touched the flashlight. A couple questions later, we asked if she wanted us to leave, and she very quickly touched the flashlight 2 times. So we exited the room. It was pretty surreal. Pretty surreal.
Thank you.
Very quickly, as soon as you said Grace.
Yes.
Like instant. So.
That was the name I got when I touched
When
the
we first
directory the
went in
first
there.
time we walked through. And as I said, on that teletype machine, when I first walked in that room, the impression I was given, or what was spoken in my head, was German. Now, were they trying to break the German code? That may just have been a correlation from what I know of the history and what we used the teletypes for in the military. So we were fighting the Germans, we're trying to break their code, we're using Navajo talkers, which they have no clue. And we carried that through with our war with Japan when they hit Pearl Harbor, Okinawa. We used Navajo code talkers to communicate with our troops and move them around to where Japanese didn't know where we were going. We would send out false information in English. Everything else, especially if it was top secret, went out in Navajo code. But the fact that that's an older teletype machine that could have been used stateside, or it could have been used over in Hawaii. Know its origins if we could go back and find a letter of provenance, find out where it was and who the operator was. If we had a name to go with it, then we could verify. We go through the stories.
All right. I'm sorry to bother you. I just have to get some video footage. I'm going to be in and out of your way real quick. But I got to get B-roll. I know you don't want me in here. I just got to do my job, and then I'll move on.
Very interesting.
It's heavy, man.
Yes.
If you ask him his name, he might tell you, he may give you his rank and serial number, or he may give you something else, like Orion. Because a lot of our operatives back then were given code names. This is the name Orion, this is Apache, this is Tomahawk. Only the upper echelon knew who those operatives were when they were stationed. If they
All right, Jessica, where are we going?
We're going to the attic. Apparently there's something up there. So we're gonna go see if this something wants to talk to us. And this is the one I believe doesn't like women, or maybe likes women a little too much. So I guess we will see.
really warm up here. There's no AC or anything.
Is there anybody up here with us who would like to communicate? Do we know where he hung himself in
I
here?
have no idea.
It's like, I'm having a hard time with that. How's the Instagramming going? Are we just put a couple up? What's that? Okay. Wait, we're not. That's awesome. Good job. Very good.
And that's the last thing.
James.
That's good.
You and Gary.
Since the group picture that was
Nice.
2 hours
Good.
ago.
Perfect.
So I'm trying to think of other things to take pictures of.
James, I understand that you've entered your life up here.
Take a picture of like these things.
So what I've done was I
Tools of
put
the
a
trade or something
flashlight
like that.
up on one of these rafter beams,
Get tight.
and I'd like to know if you can communicate by touching that light.
So what? Flickered? Things are happening.
Can James or Gary touch the light that I placed on the rafter? Just to let us know that you're here.
There's a lot of women here, James. I know that you're upset with women, that your fiance left you for somebody else. Are you not coming out to communicate with us because there's too many women here?
Maybe you can communicate by coming over here next to Jessica. Would you like that?
Jessica would like it.
Because I definitely think that you should sit next to Jessica. Would you like to be next to Jessica?
Hey, sorry.
Don't think he likes me.
Do you not like Jessica?
Does she remind you of your fiance? If she does, will you touch that light, that object that we just placed down on the couch?
Do you want me to stand up so you can pinch my butt?
James, you've got a reputation.
James or Gary, are you up here?
Will you show me real quick where you have your mic set up and? Perfect. So Bob, what's that?
That right there is a studio quality condenser microphone. It picks up the lowest noise possible. And it's going to be running up here all night.
Is there anybody back here? There's a lot of people in your space. Does that bother you? Now's your chance to communicate with us. Tell us what's going on. Are you upset that we're here? I understand you were an actor, Gary. Were you an actor? Were you like every other actor, always chasing after women? Not surprising. I'm a performer too, and that's what most of the people I see do. Of course, we don't grab women. But I guess if you're in the spirit world, that's okay. It's hard to get cuffs on a ghost.
Just in this picture that you just took, there's only two. Oh, that's a K2 meter. Jennifer.
So, this is our second time coming up in the attic. What happened the first time we came up here?
Oh, the first time I came up here, I felt heavy. My stomach felt really sick. I felt like I wanted to throw up really bad. It was almost hurting. I don't feel that now.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it doesn't feel heavy anymore. It doesn't feel sick. It feels cooler. It doesn't feel as hot.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
You hold that. Oh. Do you want me to hold something? I'm obviously sweaty. I sweat most places I go, but we're up in an attic. This is the second time we've been up here. The first time Jen just said it was, I got sick. I got nauseous. I haven't had dinner yet. I've had 2 cupcakes and a beer. So I was like, oh, probably just ate bad. We went downstairs. I felt okay after a little bit. And I've come back upstairs. And I feel fine. It doesn't bother me before. Like, it was weird. I don't know. Maybe my body's getting used to the heat. Maybe it's, it's an older house. Not everything's level. Maybe I'm acclimating to it, like I'm being on a boat. I don't know. But it's definitely a different feeling than it was before. Also, I wanted you to.
Gary, is it you?
What happened?
Something Something got thrown at Jessica.
Yeah.
Hit me in the back.
This hit me in the back of the head.
Little pieces of what looks like drywall.
And you were sitting on the couch.
I was sitting
And there
right
wasn't
here.
nothing there because I put the flashlight back of the head.
It hit me right in the back.
That's strange.
I thought a bug jumped on me.
Yeah, because
There's no drywall on this roof.
there was nothing there
Yeah,
when I
they
put
would've-
the
Back in the
flashlight
day,
on.
they used plaster.
It must be plastic.
Hang on to that so we can look at downstairs.
Yeah.
And Todd, what happened to you?
I had some kind of a
Piece of
paper, like
Where'd it
a
go?
spitball,
You have it
hit me in the back of the neck.
No, it's missing.
Oh, did you take it? I don't have it.
No, that was just my
Oh, here it is.
sick joke.
Good job.
I think it was this
Oh,
way.
thank you. I appreciate the validation.
Sure.
Wow.
Just had an axe.
Yeah.
Axe.
That's not a scissor.
Gary's
Yeah.
axe.
Gary's axe.
Yeah, really.
There aren't axes in that game.
Yeah.
Clean Gary.
It's on like an actual stick too.
It is too. I mean, it's got,
Straight
it's
from a
got,
tree.
yeah, it's got.
Yeah,
it's got
tree
trees.
branch.
Hey, Todd.
Gary, James,
Yes.
did anybody throw that at us? Was it any of you two? Is there someone else here? If so, touch this silver thing. Touch this right here. If it wasn't Gary, and it wasn't John,
James.
James, touch the light. Is there someone that wants us out of here? If so, can you touch the light? Do you not like us here?
If you want us to stay here for a brief period of time, touch the light. Forever, you can keep that to yourself. But if you want us to stay, if you want to communicate with us, you can touch right here on the couch. I know you might not know what a light is there, but touch right there and we'll see you. We'll be able to communicate. Do you just want the women to stay? Do you just want the men to stay? Gary, I know you're an actor.
Are you playing tricks on us?
Do you like throwing things at people?
Are you proud of yourself, young
Are
man?
you proud of yourself, young Gary?
Go to your room and think about what you've done.
It looks like this is the same as what was hit me.
Okay.
Is there anything like that above where you're sitting? It looks like there's a small patch.
Well,
Where would it
that's a
come?
mud dauber nest.
Yeah.
I think it's this, I think that's what's.
Oh, it
That's
could've
what
fallen
that's
from,
what's like right
here.
there.
What's a nut dog?
Over here.
It looks
yeah.
like
But
it
if
kind
you
of
were
looks like a
sitting here,
wasp.
it would have
It won't hurt you, but
That's
they have a
right
little
there.
long butt.
Oh, maybe here? There's a big one.
But still, did pieces just fall off?
There's quite a bit
That's
of
pretty
them.
strange.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
I think that's what it is.
Sure. And what we're looking at when we look at that.
Okay, this is a K2 or this is a millimeter, and what the millimeter does is detects electromagnetic fields. So, if any spirit, and this is in theory, that emits its electromagnetic field will make these lights go off. It'll look something like this when the lights go off. Now, there's also measures temperature. So,
Yeah.
theory again is if a spirit gets close to this, the temperature will actually drop. Temperature will drop lower. And when a spirit's close enough, the temp will drop and the lights will go on.
Perfect. Now show me the K2 real quick.
The K2 meter,
Well, the things are. Did you press a button on it or something? Do you see those lights go off, John?
the K2 meter works.
I was very calm about that.
K2 meter works almost the exact same way. It measures milligauss. That thing is blinking.
Yeah. It's blinking and it's dropped by a couple degrees since you set it down.
Do you not want us around your bed? Is this your bed?
I thought somebody.
Oh, just went off. Come on, get it in frame. The Mel meter started going.
Do you not want us to be here? Why is it moving?
People are walking.
I'm like, what? Is it a thing shaking?
It's about to manifest. It's the first time ever.
Do you not want us here? Are we right in your bed space?
Maybe this light's too bright.
Do you want the light off? There's no one walking. Why is it moving like that?
That was me.
Oh my God.
There are people walking.
Do you want us here? Do you want to lay down in bed? Can you move my stuff? And then you can lay down?
It's down to 82.7 now.
What was it for?
It was 83.3 a second ago. Before that, it was as high as 85 something when Todd first started talking.
Did a little green right there. Are you right here? Are you getting closer? You can communicate with us. There you go. Did you see that? Did you see the light? All you got to do is get close to that light.
Please go back to the light. I was zoomed into the other one.
Can you communicate by touching the lights? We all just want to know if you're right here with us. If so, please light up the lights.
This must be pretty weird for you having a bunch of people standing around looking at your bed. Does it make you uncomfortable? We don't want to bother you, so if you let us know that you're here and you let us know that you want us to leave, we'll leave. If you would just, you could sit right on the bed next to those lights. If you just go right near them.
Busby. Can you make the... There you go, there you go.
Woohoo!
Yeah, do you want to sit down?
So now we know that you're there. So we need to know if you want us to stay or if you want us to leave.
If you want us to stay, make this meter turn yellow.
Sorry, that was me.
So he doesn't
If you want us to stay, all you have to do is get close to those lights. If you want us to stay, just sit right down there on the edge of the bed, right near those lights that you're seeing, because they'll light up and let us know that you're there. So if you want us to stay and we'll have a conversation and hang out, we just need to know that you're there.
Don't use the word hang.
Strong point.
Oh, yes.
Strong point.
That trumps rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
So there are a few people here that don't believe in your existence at all in any sort of way, shape, or form. Those people you should go home with. But this is your chance to communicate with us. This is your chance to let them know that there's still that spirits are all around us.
Do you know if you're dead or alive?
Because if you think you're alive, this must be really weird for you. Because there's a group of people telling you right now that you're dead.
We
Well,
want
now
to
you've
know.
made it awkward.
We want to know.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Bobby's touching my buns.
Oh goodness.
Quite a few times and you notice.
Yeah, that was like the fourth time.
It was scary, it wasn't wrong.
That's cool.
Okay. All right. Well, we're. Tell us what you think about Gary up in the attic. Tell them what you think of Gary. What is it about Gary you don't like? Did you ever kill anybody? Did you ever get to drive a car? Who was your favorite president? Were you ever married?
All right, Todd. What is this thing that we're using?
Okay. This here is an obulus, and what this does this allows any spirit to communicate. They'll get close to here. They'll use their electromagnetic field. This also emits EMF, so it's basically working in conjunction with the spirit. Then what happens is it can use this box to speak, and it can put words together to help us try to communicate.
Oh, okay. What's the purpose of that piece of equipment? Like, I understand when this K2 meter and this guy here, this millimeter, were developed for something for science. What is the practical application of that device in your hand?
This actually is to help spirits grab a hold of a phonetic speech to create a word.
Okay, hang on, because we're running out of tape here.
At 200, they're gonna go at 200 milliseconds per channel. Any spirits that are here, can you tell me how many people are in this room?
Seven.
Seven. I heard it 8 and 7.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're gonna have to do that again.
Can you tell me how many people are in this room? One more time. How many people are in this room?
Did I upset you by telling you you had to do it again? Because I know you don't have to do it again. I should have asked you, and I apologize. That was a little rude. Would you mind?
Trust? Do you trust us? Do you want to speak with us? My name is Todd. Can you say my name?
What's your last name?
Nipple?
Try Steve, since Steve is more friendly.
Can you say Steve? Steve is right here. He has the camera. Can you say Steve's name? Say Steve. How about Bob?
Sounds like the soundtrack to Scary, like action movie.
Yeah.
Can you say Bob? We're just trying to make sure you're here.
What is that hole in the ground for?
Can you tell us what the hole in the ground is for?
Do you want to communicate with us?
What's my name?
We're trying to ask you a question. Do you want to help us?
What is my name? Tell them my name.
How many of you are here right now with us? Count how many are with us. Now do me a favor, cup this in your hand.
How many of you are with us? Do you want to talk to us?
Who's threatening?
Did you say threatening?
Like an old well.
It does, doesn't it?
In fact, it is an old well.
Yeah, it's a cistern.
Oof, that is creepy though.
Yeah, that's